Hello, and welcome back to Dark Souls 2 by Alone. I've decided I'm not. Since last time I was gonna go get more bright bugs, but then I learned the hard truth that I have to kill the boss if I want to repeat the area again, and that just doesn't work because I don't want to fight that boss. It's a bad boss. If I get desperate, I probably could fight it. It would take a while, but I'm not gonna do that now, at least. So that also means that at least for a little while I'm not going to be using bright bugs for Alone. Yeah, last time I took a detour after beating Sin, whatever. The dragon. Started Frozen Elium Lois. And now I'm going to fight Alone. If this entire episode is me fighting Alone, then I will take a break from Alone after that. But if it isn't, then I will keep fighting Alone. Okay. Let's go pure combat. The run I think is pretty easy. Sometimes deflects spells. Interesting. I don't think this fight's gonna go smoothly. I don't need this yet, but I'll need it eventually. So I guess for now, equipping the red tear stone's the way to go. Because if he gets me into the range of it and I don't have a chance to heal, it will be useful. Or he does physical damage, so I should equip this to be less likely to die. It has been most of a week since I've done this run. If not a full week, so... Ooh, he just missed. This is gonna be an awkward go at it. But here's hoping that it goes smoothly enough. And I beat him in one try. It's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna beat him in one try, but... Oh, I got lucky that they didn't attack me there. Because that jump does not give good iframes. Ooh, they swung and they were nowhere near. That was a very lucky run. I should have gotten hit multiple times. Hopefully I don't get shot here, and I get a go. Oh god, it was so much slower than I thought it was going to be. It's been a while. That was so slow. Like, I was like, oh yeah, this attack is really quick. I have to be careful because he charges you really quick. It took so long before he even charged. That was so bad. Because the only thing I remembered was that it was a quick attack. But certainly the setup for the attack is not quick. It's also possible that it's a slight switch up on that attack that he's never done before for me. But it's more likely that I've just overestimated how quick it was. That's a terrible first attempt. It can only get better. Okay. It can only improve. Okay, go here with full stamina so they can sprint the whole way while they react. And can get through there safely. Now that damage is not good because I can get chain stunned, but... The first bit of damage... Why am I not running? I'm pressing and holding the button, but... The first bit of damage wasn't too bad. Let me through. It's a very bad start. I'm going to accept the loss of the souls. If I walk over them, I'll grab them. But I won't intentionally go for them. Just walk back. Only go for ones. This guy has a lot of HP. He actually has more HP than Sin does. This camera, man. Stamina. Always check stamina before I attack. That was a little bit risky. I could have attacked but low stamina. I need to scratch my neck. I'm safe. Stamina. I think rolling back there is actually reasonably safe. Like, for a stab attack, it's remarkable how safe rolling backwards is on that attack. That was not necessary to roll that way. Stamina. Just play it cautious. I can't believe I've, like, I know I've gotten hit by that multiple times. I can't believe I got hit by that jumping attack multiple times by now, at this point, like. Camera. I would have died from the camera there, not from the attacks. My hands are sweaty. My heart's been pumping since he was at 60% HP. Oh, I messed it up. I psyched myself out because I started pushing the button early, but the button didn't get fully pressed. I psyched myself out because, yeah, I started pushing the button, but I didn't fully push it. But then to actually push it from that state is awkward. Like, once you've partially pushed the button, it's a lot harder to fully push the button when you've cut off the button push. Let's go, if I get there, I might effigy. I should wait another death before I effigy. And I think next, depending on how the next run goes, I will effigy and Brightbug the one after. If it goes really poorly, then I won't. If it goes really well, then I won't. If it's kind of middling, then I will. Because if it goes poorly, then I'm going to be a little bit overly stressed for the start. If it goes really well, same thing. I do like the fight, though. The run's not that bad. It's a lot better than a lot of the runs in the game. Except, I mean, I get hit there every time, but... And I'm about to die, but that's not that bad. I heard an arrow. I could die here. 2 should be enough to get me to full by the time the fight starts. And just play safe. Oh my goodness. I should have died there. Ooh, weird. That was a bad swing. I shouldn't have gone for that amount of stamina. I should have died there. I should die from the camera here. He saved me from dying to the camera. Maybe I should always play it safe and roll backwards on that attack. Because rolling back seems safer even if you mess up the roll. Like, you roll a little early, you're fine. Yeah, it's better to roll back. Which is lame. Because rolling aggressively is more fun. But... you could, I don't even know if I need to roll on that. If I just walk backwards, it might be fine. Kind of like I don't always need to roll on that attack, I just need to be in a better position. I didn't need to roll there. And if I did, I should have rolled into it. Stamina. He didn't go for the stab. Bad roll. I need to heal. Iffy heal, iffy heal. Yep. That wasn't a good one. Because he didn't end it on an actual ending attack, he ended it midway. So he could have, and did, attack right away after. So, this will be fully... Because that was kind of a middling attempt. I didn't die in the first hit. And I didn't die at 20%. Acceptable attempt, I'd say. Not good. First attempt was bad, second attempt was great, third attempt was mediocre. Yeah, I think... I don't know how I feel between Fume Knight and Alonne, in terms of which is a better boss. I like that Fume Knight doesn't have an obnoxious run to fight him. That's a good thing. I just can't judge between the two purely on the fight's merits. I kind of think Alonne is a little bit of a more interesting fight because there's no phase change, and I'm not really a huge fan of phase changes. They can be cool, they can be interesting, but like Fume Knight just phase changes to phase change. There's no like lore to his phase change. I need them to go away so that I can Bright Bug before I go in. Okay, I should be fine. I hope. I'm not fine at all because I can't close my inventory. I'm really not a fan of the fact that you get staggered in your inventory. I really wish it didn't lock you out of closing menus. I know I could attack there safely if I was in a better position. I'm greedy, but I'm... fine. This is going really poorly. I didn't roll in time there. I half expected that attack to just miss. Again, I should always roll back on those. It's way safer. I don't know if that's a safe attack. I was slow. That was a greedy heal. I didn't get punished enough. I should have been punished more for my failure. That was way early. Disgustingly early. Should be safe enough. Oh, that's a change up. I've never seen that attack. I'm dead. I got the life gem off though. Yeah, I had never seen him do the downward smash into a swing. So that's probably why it exists. It's easy to dodge, but he can sometimes Oh, okay, because I walked forward first. I couldn't go backwards safely. I hate when they just do this. That was the safe heal. Way early. I'm just panicked. That should be safe. Ooh, that was bad damage though. I need to prepare the life gem on the next opportunity. I hate this camera. When I die because of the camera, I'm gonna be so pissed. I'm, like, panicked because that camera really messed... That was very quick. That camera tilted me. It really did. I know it's because I'm too close to the wall and I shouldn't be against a wall and I should be trying to circle better, but... It's never good when it's the camera, like... The games are consistent with it, so it's my fault, but... The camera is so annoying. I wonder what could make the camera better. Because, like, having the walls disappear isn't really an option. But, like, if the walls just disappeared and you could just actually see what you were doing and have the camera in control, it would probably work better. Like, they wouldn't want it for whatever reason, but... And no games do that, but... I genuinely think it might be better for the game if it did. For things like, oh, you're fighting in a cramped location. Then it would take away from cramped locations feeling cramped, and maybe that would be too much of a negative, but... I am holding the button to run, but I am not running. No bright bug, because I only have one left. Yep. Kind of figured. Okay, that was kind of iffy feeling. I got lucky. I was just out of range. I was slow because I was not focused. Again, for some reason, rolling back on that is way safer than it should be. But it's also good to learn that it's not safe to heal after it at all. I dodged it. I could have maybe dodged it a little quicker and healed a little quicker. I don't think it's safe to heal after that, though. I mean, it might be safe 50% of the time, but that's not reliable enough. I should try some weird stuff, though. I should make an attempt where I actually use the, like, L2 weird block attack. See if I can block something, hit him, and work with that. Could be fun. Better run this time. See, I think if I spend the next half hour-ish fighting Alone and I don't beat him by then, I think I'll probably aim to finish all the DLC and all the requirements to let me wear the crowns that make me immune to hollowing, so I don't have to worry about the gradually decreasing HP. Because I think doing that would be a more efficient use of time than continuing to die and having to use effigies regularly against this guy, if I don't beat him in the next half hour. I don't like the stab. That was quicker. There are some where he's quicker. It's not a consistent slow and then quick dash. It's sometimes a very quick setup and dash. I think it's better to delay a little and get the overhead, because it does like an extra 100 damage. As opposed to the stab. Yeah, if I just walk back when he does that, I'm totally safe. Even if I roll a little bit early. Because he targets the location when he starts doing the dash, I think. I was slow. Ay, camera. That heal was a little slow. I think personally, I would enjoy the fight more if there was more space. Like, it's intentional that it's in a close quarters. Like, it's a deliberate design choice. I just think I'm not a big fan of... I'm dead. I'm so lucky. I'm dead. I'm not a fan of the close quarters because it just... I know it's a game, but in a fictional, if you were actually the person fighting, you wouldn't have an issue fighting because the camera is hitting the walls. Like, the walls wouldn't pose the same issue. So for me, designing a fight, if it's, you know, intentional, small space, you have your camera gets ruined all the time. That kind of... That's not, in my opinion, a good way to make a fight more difficult. It doesn't really make the fight more difficult if you manage it correctly and all that, but it's like intentionally making controls bad to make a game harder, as opposed to just making the game harder in more interesting ways. It's just having to fight the camera while fighting a boss is not the dream. And I would much rather not have to worry so much about the camera when fighting this guy. Like, explicitly managing positioning just so that... Not even so that I can deal with his attacks better. Entirely so that I can deal with the fact that the camera will behave in a frustrating way. That was more life jumps than I needed, but... Like... The Dragon Riders have... Or the Dragon Rider initial fight in the Heidi's Tower of Flame. If you don't flip all the switches, it's a smaller fight and you can fall to your death. Oh yeah, that's super slow. I'm not a fan of stage hazards where you just fall to your death, but of all the ways to make a forcibly constricted zone, I do think that's preferable to the restrictions being imposed by the camera being awful. He didn't do that attack at all in the last 20 minutes. I should have used a gem. That was a waste of an Estus. My stamina is in the pits. It's not very good. Now it's freely back because he didn't attack. That was iffy, but again, rolling backwards is safer than rolling sideways. This is iffy. And again, taking damage because the camera is not fun. Stamina. I know that that's not always punishable. So I always delay the attack now. And I say always as I've done it like 4 times now. And again, rolling back should not be the right choice there. The correct choice for a stab should always be to roll sideways. Like, rolling back being better is fine. I'm willing to do it, but stabs should always be best dodged by rolling sideways. And I think the reason that rolling back there is better is his reach is reasonably short. It's long, but it's not like obscenely long reach. And his tracking on that attack is such that if you try to roll sideways too soon, he will track you and stab you no matter what. Got him. So that attack is just not my favorite. Like, it should always be better to roll sideways than to roll outwards from a stab. It was a good fight. Smelter wedge. Wow, now I can go back and find the ones that I missed. So how many smelter wedges do I have? Where are the smelter wedges in my inventory? They must be on that first page. I have 1 smelter wedge. I think I'm supposed to have 12 souls of Nadalia, which means that I would have had to have missed picking up one. I'm going to just really quickly look into this, because if I missed picking up one, I'm going to have to explore the whole area to find it. But if I didn't miss one, then I don't have to explore because I know where the last one is. So I'm going to check that real quick. I checked real quick. I'm supposed to have 12 total. You get 1 after you beat Fume Knight. I'll check there real quick. I know where the last smelter wedge location is, but I'm not going to bother hunting for that. You know what? Let's just feather out. I'm not going to do this. Oh, I'm in a dream, aren't I? What was that? Oh, that was probably them shooting an arrow. I'm going to see if I can feather out. But if I'm not going to go back to hunt for the other ash piece, because it gets a pyromancy that I'm not going to use, because I could use it, but I'm not going to. Because I know myself well enough. I wouldn't use it. But it gets either a pyromancy or a chime, neither of which would see any real use. So basically I'll check here real quick. Check the 4 locations around Fume Knight. Then go get the other one of them. Because there's one more that I know where it is for sure. It's in the foyer area. And like, if I don't find it, one of them here in this area, I'm pretty sure I grabbed everything that was available here. Yeah, if I don't find all of them, then that's that. I will just not collect it. I mean, I might remember if I run into one and I find it, I might look into it later, but right now I'm not going to look into where I might have missed one, because I'm not going to use the item I would get anyway. Yeah, it's not here. So now I need to go to the foyer to get the other item, which there's no point in getting it, but I'm going to do it for the sake of doing it. Foyer. Broom Tower Foyer? Yeah. Okay, so that's 2 DLCs done in a reasonable amount of time. I guess with both of them done, I can say that boss-wise, I think this was the better... Shoot, where is it? I hate this area. I hate this area. I hate this area. Get me out. I honestly don't even want to do that. I'm going to level up. I don't want to lose 80,000 souls trying to get an item that I'm not going to use. But I think this DLC had better bosses. I actually preferred exploring the Sunken City. Because, like, the sort of puzzles that existed were kind of fun. Were they exceptional? No. But they had something interesting going for them. I'm gonna see if I can just crunch a bunch of souls. I've moved past not using boss souls, so time to, oh god, 6,000. Duke's Your Freya staying. I need like 70,000, 35,000-ish. I'm not gonna crunch Thor alone. I have respect. Velstad? Yeah. He might be special, but he doesn't deserve respect. Looking Glass, you don't deserve respect. Sin, I don't think you give any good items that I would want to actually use. I'll check real quick, but I don't think he gives items that I care about. Because I don't think there were any items in that DLC that I was interested in obtaining. Yeah. Sin the Slumbering Dragon. Soul of Sin the Slumbering Dragon can be made into a spear. Guess what? Get eaten. And now, is this enough?
There until...
Is it enough? Beautiful. No more? Perfect. I have a lot of spare souls sitting, but I can buy a bunch of life gems and stuff. Now I have that item that I can use. I'm going to switch to it in a second. Bunch of this. Buy a bunch of these just because I can.
Thank you.
And I'm good. Now I can do the real setup that I'm not going to use for very long. Majestic and this or this. This is probably better than that. Okay. So looking at these. 300 plus 163, 290 plus 183. I should be able to power stance? Nope. What am I missing stat-wise? I'm missing stats somewhere. Is this one too heavy? That one's too heavy. Okay. I have to use this one. So there's a different moveset. Not there. Different moveset R2. Yes. Or L2. That's just different, honestly. Is it good? Kind of doubtful, honestly, but... Oh, that got really close to hitting her. Ooh, that would have been bad. But it's a different moveset. Wow. I invested 28 levels into stats that I don't really need just for this. Totally worth it. I'm probably never going to use that attack. It really doesn't seem very usable. But maybe. Oh goodness, there's a lot of bonfires here. I guess I'm doing this for now. I should probably do the main story for a bit longer. But what am I going to do now? I guess I'm going to level strength some more. Because that will benefit the... Oh, I have a place I have to go back to explore to grab an elevator, I think, that I saw that I didn't explore what happened. Oh, no. No, no, no. I don't want that. Okay. That is a glitchy corner. Well, pair of corners. This was not... That's a hidden wall. That's going to open up somehow. But not via an illusory wall. Just it's going to open up. Oh, goodness. It doesn't do enough damage. It doesn't do enough damage to be worth using. It's so bad. Okay, come on. 1v1. Oh, L2. I mean, that's pretty fun. It doesn't kill them, though. It doesn't even finish them off. It doesn't even do meaningfully more damage than... Oh, no, that was actually... Might have been more damage than a Fume Knight attack. A Fume Ultra Greatsword might have not hit that hard. So, maybe. One advantage of power stancing is you can't accidentally go for... that was an intentional backstab, by the way. But you can't accidentally go for a backstab. I mean, it's fun. Is it good? I don't think so. It's fun, though. It's different. It's style. It's style over form. Style over function. I don't feel bad about it. Is it a waste of 28 levels? Absolutely. The Int and Faith, if I'd put those 28 levels into anything else, it would be better. Put it into Vigor, the game would be over. I would never die again. Because if I had 28 levels of... Is it Vigor? Is that what it's called? Or is it... Yeah. If I had 28 levels of Vigor, this game would be over. I would never die to another boss. I should die right here. As I talk about never dying to another boss if I had 28 levels of Vigor. Mostly just kind of a funny topic to be talking about when I die, but... The damage is so bad. Like, the L1 hits for like 700. The L2 only hits for 100 or 2 more. It takes forever, and it uses more stamina. 1, 2, never mind. I can only use that twice anyway. That's fine. But this uses like most of my stamina. So it's not very good. I'm also about, because I'm using that attack a lot, it uses more durability, I think. So I'm about to run out of durability. And I also do 500 less damage on the backstabs. Can I jump here? No. Okay. It's kind of... It was a total waste of investing 28 levels. Do I regret it? No, because if I'd invested those 28 levels into actually useful stats, I'd be even more over-leveled. As it is, I'm... Oh. Invisible enemies. That's a classic. It's a classic. Completely invisible. I bet he was disguised as a barrel, probably. I completely forgot about the fact there was an invader that popped up. Do I just run past them? If I get shot through the wall here, I will complain. Shot through the wall, and I'll complain. You give Dark Souls a bad name. What the AI? The future of AI is here, gentlemen. And gentlewomen. Why is it gentlemen? This is like... It's kind of an interesting... emphasis on gentle. Like, gentle folks. I'm gonna just leave. Boom, he just shows up out of being invisible. Can't touch this. Hiya. I was gonna try to see if I could kill him, but I could not. I will L2 him to death. Or he'll get stuck because his AI is trash. His pathfinding is garbage. And that doesn't stagger him. Like, come on. What's the point of an attack like this if it doesn't even stagger them consistently? Ah, classic. The pancake is good. It's just not consistent enough. The only reason that worked out is because he doesn't know how to walk. Is that? That's the cat fight. Which is not what I meant to say. Well, it's literally what I meant to say, but catfight has another meaning, and the other meaning is not what I meant. Obviously, but I did not consider that there was another meaning when I said catfight. Silver talismans, no idea what that does. Also, if it's a boss fight, I'm going to use an actual weapon and not a fun weapon. Which is kind of lame, but I just got done with an actual hard boss fight. I don't think this fight's even going to be easy. Oh, this is the entrance again. Sick. I wasted a life gem. Because yeah, that's a fog wall straight to the fight, but I have the eyes of the priestess or whatever, so I can see the cat now. Which is kind of interesting, because you could theoretically get to the cat. You could do exactly what I did. choose to go right instead of left, not know the cat's invisible, and then you don't question, oh yeah, the cat's visible, it's just a boss fight. Like, even here, I didn't know if right or left, which way I was supposed to go. I just went right anyway. But then after a run, I didn't go this way right away because I knew... Go back, Ava's watching. Ava is the cat. Like, I didn't go this way the second time because of that. But if I didn't die on my first run, I would have probably gone to the left and learned that the cat's invisible. That has a lot of HP. Holy, this is a first boss of this area? It has that much HP? Is it made to move this jankily because that makes it harder to track, maybe? Like, its movements are very weird. Is it intentionally weird so that it's harder to fight it with it invisible? I mean, that's a lot of HP still. Jump? Classic. Please don't be following it? Okay. Okay, that's weird. I'm dead. That was very weird. It shot them, but it didn't infinite stagger me to death. Normally when those types of attacks occur, they chain stun you to death, but this one, it actually knocked me down and made me invulnerable. What is with this? It's too fair. What kind of game is this? It actually gives you a non-guaranteed death? And like, I have a lot of armor with poise, I think. 38.5 is probably not a ton of poise. But it's more than wearing no armor would give. And I still get launched and don't die. I'm looking at the bosses because I was checking Sin. There's only 4 bosses left in the main game. So I also probably should have wrapped up this episode after that death, but there's only 4 bosses left in the main game. I should probably do some of them before I continue this. Like, I should do the giant memory stuff so that I think I have, if I beat Vendrick, that's the requirement to use the crowns that prevent you from losing your humanity, which I will have to beat the DLC before I can do that anyway, but I don't know if I should go in and attack here. This fight's really not making me look forward to the future double cat fight. Because the fight with 2 cats is only going to be this but worse, right? Like, there's no way they actually go easy on you and give the 2 cats half HP compared to this guy, right? They might, but... And it would still be harder than this fight, because 2 enemies with half HP is a lot more dangerous than 1 enemy with 1 HP. Like, it would still be an appropriately difficult fight. It's just, I can't imagine they would give them half HP. They might give them, if we're lucky, they might give like 75% HP is my guess. Oh, I got lucky. I healed just enough that hit didn't kill me. Okay. It was just a cold pulse, I guess? Missed. Okay, I was half expecting that to miss again. 1, 2. Oh, close. I don't... I mean, I should have gotten hit there for sure, but I think the hit that hit me was a little bit janky. Like, the way their limbs move, I don't know if it should have really hit me, in my opinion. Like, I should have been hit by the attack, but I should have been hit by, like, a bite or something. Like, there should be a bite component. Also, my weapon almost broke. There should be a bite component to the swipe attack that would hit, as opposed to me being hit by the swipe when I really shouldn't have been. Hopefully there's a bonfire up ahead. If there isn't, then I will go back to the bonfire and stop for the day after the... I think there's talking at the top here. And then I guess I'll level up next time and put it into strength. Or I'll level up right now if there's no talking right away. It's just a bonfire. So, it'll be a lot of running around this area. I'll probably... Okay, yeah. I think I'll try to finish the DLC, most of it, before. I might not finish the double cat fight, because it's a double enemy fight, which is never going to be fun. Oh, I can get more levels of strength. I could get endurance, I could get vitality. I could get attunement. I would have to get more than 2 levels of it, though, to even get a single slot. It's a waste. Because I wouldn't even use the spells. Strength versus dex. Yeah, my strength is better. I could get more endurance. 2 more stamina? Maybe equip load. Let's just go. Let's get to... No, aim for the 60 strength. Okay. A level strength till 60. If I make it that far. Because then I can power stance the smelter swords. That's the goal. Power stancing smelter swords is the next goal. I'm lost? Oh. Interesting. Yeah, so that's gonna be where I'll wrap up for today. That was pretty productive. I beat 2 bosses. And I've fully started the DLC. I think after I beat the boss of this, but not the 2 cats, I'll go back to the main game until I can use the crowns to prevent losing my max HP. Because I'm gonna die a lot on that boss is my guess. I might die a lot on the run to that boss even. So I'll do that. Well, I won't do that next time. That'll take more than 1 episode. But I'll continue with this DLC next time. So, have a nice day. Bye-bye.